Yeah, Tsunami, let's hope so as well. I am back though. We'll see. Jesus. What a thing to do. My gosh, that is definitely not easy. Glad to be back though. Let me make sure everything's good going on this end. Yeah, all good. There we go. And we back. Yeah, welcome back, Rez. Tsunami also, thank you. Welcome back as well. But yeah. Again, it's just a random YouTube thing. It's in their algorithm when they fix something. The old program will exist before they delete it, and or even if that isn't the case where something needs to be deleted, it doesn't get updated the correct way. Or they'll have something like Restream here who's still using some sort of old code that'll be pushing that, so we had to point to it, unfortunately. Anybody that wants to jump back over on YouTube, it's probably okay now. I had to just go through and just like literally close out everything and just open everything back up, but it's okay. Sorry, that was a mouthful. Jesus. Okay, let's continue forward. Yeah, I got about here. Gotta call it a nut. I feel you, Tim, and thanks for the welcome back, though. Sorry for all the random stuff going on. It's unfortunately one of those random things that is just completely out of my hands. I really hate having to do that as well. It's the one thing that I can say is like the plus side to like Facebook. See, the reason Facebook is like that, there's no spam that could actually happen on their end, and nothing was actually happening on the YouTube end. So you have some people keeping themselves safe from it, but Twitch doesn't have it fixed like that, so the spam just rolls in. I literally now see that I should have started on this end and worked my way south, and then worked my way the other way, because I'm fighting level 27 Pokemon. Whatever though, you gotta learn some way. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much. Hopefully you can get some rest, I understand. But thank you so much, Tim. Well, yeah, I was afraid. I started noticing this when we started going the other way from Fuchsia City. I definitely started doing a lot of this backwards. Be patient. Fishing is a waiting game. What up, Chip? Kind of do the benefit of the doubt thing. I'm gonna have to switch non-tails out. I'm about to end up facing a lot of water type Pokemon right through here. So, Rez, what kind of stuff, or Ozunami you as well, what kind of stuff have you two been doing in your free time here lately? From what games you've been playing, or shows you've been watching, movies maybe? Anime? YouTube channels? Really hoping we can at least make it to Sabrina tonight. I don't know if we will. I'm gonna try, but I know we've got a lot going on. Found a lure. The Fishing Fool versus Pokemon Kid. Is this a dude with a bunch of Magikarp? Mm-hmm. Mainly Phantasy Star Online 2 and some Overwatch. You know, I've never actually played Overwatch. It's been probably up there with one of the most recommended games people's wanted me to play. Never actually played it. Always one in every game. Oh yeah, there is. Sea King. Okay, okay. He had one magic heart next to Sea King. Almost grinding. Oh, mostly grinding for the dumb relic. Apex. Play Pokemon Diamond again. There might be a remake coming out soon. Nobody really knows, but it's rumored heavily. Yeah, see, that's a big thing for me is MOBAs. The people who recommend it has just been people that I know in real life that actually play it quite a bit. And they've just wanted me to play it as well. Is it Pokemon Day this month? It is, Fuzzy Cheeks. It is. Honestly, that's one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to play so much Pokemon. Like, that is the biggest things on my playlist for a while is going to be Pokemon. Wanting to do the Pokemon Let's Go Eevee story playthrough, and then I'm going to do a little something weird at the end. It's not really that weird, but something different at the end that I did my last Pokemon Sword playthrough, which when I played Pokemon Sword, then I only did the Crown Tundra and a lot of the DLC around that, and then completing the Pokédex. So I'm wanting to complete this Pokédex, even though I won't be able to get Meltan, the other thing, and then Mew. Probably won't be able to get those three, but I'll be able to get pretty much everything else. So there's going to be that goal. And then doing a Pokemon Sword actual playthrough, where I won't be using a starter and a completely different team from my last time, all the way through the DLC. Again, I've not done a stream like that, so that's kind of like what's on board for there. And in April, when Pokemon Snap releases, I'm going to be streaming Pokemon Snap. And yeah, I honestly want to, whatever new game, I don't know how I'll feel about Unite. I don't know if I'll play that, but whatever other new game that does get announced, if it does come out this year, I'd like to play that as well. Started the live stream. Cool. What type of allergies do I have, by the way? It's just horrible allergies. It's really hard to pinpoint to a certain thing. Do an all-bug team? I'm definitely not doing an all-bug team. Could just be testing. Saw the notification. Do I have a notification too? No, I do not. But my allergies are, the things that bother me right now is just this weather that I'm going through here in Georgia. Like, it's awful. One day it's like 30 degrees, like today's the best example. Yesterday it got down to 28 degrees, that's a low. And today it was like literally 50 degrees, so my body, it does not function well going from like a 25 substantial degree difference. It just messes with me really bad. I get very sick. Mostly my allergies just drain continuously, and it just doesn't stop. And then other than that, I have like late summer allergies, which is another bad thing for me. It's just the biggest reason why I'm not the biggest summer fan. I do enjoy summer, but here it gets so humid, and I'm allergic to like every freaking plant here. So, yeah, I'd love spring and fall. Spring and fall, oddly enough, are the time of the year that I'm just like free of allergies, which was when most people are spring, pollen happens, most people are wrecked. Doesn't bother me. Fall happens, all the fall pollen happens, people are wrecked. Doesn't affect me. What always gets me is late winter and late summer. It destroys me and my allergies so bad. Around here, like, I live at the base of the mountains in northwest Georgia, so like the weather fluctuates so badly. Like, we don't ever have like a straight cold winter. It's like it'll be cold part of the winter, then mid-ish part of the other parts of winter. It's never just cold. Again, it'll fluctuate from like literally like 28 degrees to like 50 degrees the next day. It was like 60 degrees just a few weeks ago. But thank you. Close the windows. Oh, these windows are definitely closed, but it still doesn't completely help. You got Vikavol, Orbeetle, Durant, Butterfree, Ninjask, Shedinja. I couldn't do an all-bug thing. I'm wanting to do something interesting. I'm definitely not going to use a starter. I don't even know who I want to use at that. But I'm not going to do an all-bug run. I couldn't do it. I mean, I guess I could, I just wouldn't want to. My biggest kind of like thing I'm really kind of wanting to work on is just like a pretty nice playthrough of just using Pokemon I didn't actually play through. I remember you, no, I'm thinking of something else, but a Gen 4 run all bug though? So false alarm. It's all good, Riz. It'll probably be on in like the next hour. Wait, no, if it was like, what did Azunami say? 5:30 Pacific, so... Oh man, it's gonna be like 8:30 in the morning for me. So it'll be like 6:30 in the morning for you, I think, Riz. Yeah, it's gonna be at least, if it's supposed to be 5:30, it'll be 7 for you. Really? Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a few hours, like almost 3 hours from now. All excited. I'm hit and miss. I mean, I'll just see everything in the morning when I wake up. But yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon, as far as in Pokemon, the whole Galar region, really, that I didn't use last time. My last team was pretty much an almost go-to team that I would go for anyway. Not as far as Pokemon that I knew or didn't know. Like, let's see, at the end of the game, I was using, you know, excluding Legendary or anything like that, I was using Rillaboom, Boltund, Togekiss. I had, Dreadnought. Hatterene. Who's the last one I had? Dracobolt? No, I didn't use it. Grimmsnarl? Nope, didn't use it either. You ever asked you, but what's your favorite my favorite generation personally? You enjoy Generation 4? Oh gosh, that's a hard one. I really like the Galar region. I can't say it's my favorite. Probably Generation 2. This is the most nostalgic for me. Generation 1 obviously was as well as the first Pokemon game I ever played. My first run through in any Pokemon game was Pokemon like Blue. I loved it. And then after that it was Pokemon Yellow. But then after that it was Gold version, then Crystal version. And something about Gold and Crystal just, it hit me a lot more. That's probably my favorite. Plus the fact that you actually got to go to 2 continents, which you never got to do any other time ever. Honestly, I was hoping more so on that. Like, a lot of it's an unpopular opinion, but a lot of people want the Gen 4, you know, game remake to come out, and I would obviously play it as well. But no, that's a really good example of 2 Pokemon I really like to use: the Grimmsnarl and Dragapult. Never used either one of those. I can't remember who the last one I used was. Crystal was amazing as a kid. I was blown away when we found out you could go to Kanto. Yeah, see, that's one of the things, and that's one of the things I was really hoping they'd do with Sword and Shield. I actually, and again, super unpopular opinion, honestly, I don't like DLC in most video games. I thought the way Pokemon introduced DLC was amazing. Sword and Shield's, like, I love the going to the Crown Tundra and the Isle of Armor. So good. So good. It gave me that almost that same feeling of going to another continent. There just wasn't enough story to it. There was more Pokemon Go, or though that was really nice. There was story though that was really nice. More battles, and then, you know, had all these raid dens and, you know, other little key factors they added that made him really stand out as well. It was really cool. But I was really hoping, instead of getting just a new game later this year, which is, look at what it's most closely going to be related to, I was hoping they'd just do a, like, Diamond and Pearl or Platinum, or just, you know, call it whatever they wanted to kind of thing, and it just be like more DLC for Sword and Shield that brought you to another continent where you could go through the 8 gem badge thing like you did back in the day with like the gold, silver, crystal. Like, getting to get 16 gem badges is such a better playthrough for me than any other games ever introduced into anything. They always have nice little things that work on the agendas, like, you know, from Gen 1 to Gen 2, you had color, and then 16 gem badges. Then after that, you have more vivid things with the sprites. They move around, or like, you know, they're cleaner edges. The pixelation's a lot better. And the pixelation getting better was basically all they really tried to add to since then. Story and pixelation getting better. And it was one of the things I was really hoping in the age of DLC, and the goodness of what they've done with the DLC that they did for Sword and Shield. I was really just hoping Diamond and Pearl would just like be a massive DLC expansion that you could buy. Like, I would literally love to rather pay $40 for a like another 8 gem badge expansion in a whole new continent, or you know, a remade continent in a newer generation. And I would love to pay $40 for that rather than pay $50 to $60 for another game that's just gonna like hash out a region I've already been to before. That's just me though. I know it's a super unpopular opinion when I say that, because a lot of people don't like the DLC, a lot of people don't like just the idea of that, and I don't know, that's just me though. Tried to go through this game and only use Pokemon from this generation a few times. I think they might shadow drop Pokemon Unite on Pokemon Day. I've heard the same thing, and I could definitely see that too. I don't know how I feel about Pokemon Unite though. It's a MOBA that I don't understand the mechanics to. I've watched a lot of the gameplay. Like, you've got these bases where it looks like you take over these bases, and then you can like really spam some bases and, you know, fight some of the other team's Pokemon and, you know, try to like claim these bases. Almost like a protect the flag ordeal, or maybe a command and conquer like ordeal, but at the same time I don't fully get the mechanics and don't know how I feel about Unite. Pokemon Emerald's right up there with Crystal. Wish Game Freak would go back and to the good old days, but yeah, you're right there with you. Pokemon MOBA might be fun, maybe? Maybe. I actually never played Pokken either, so I can't judge too much. I am very excited about Pokemon Snap coming out, though. You'll try it out the very best. Yeah, I'll probably give Unite a try. I think it's going to be free to play, isn't it? It looks like, I'm pretty sure it's free to play, and it looks like the paid aspects for like aesthetics. Pokken was surprisingly fun. I've heard that, actually. Snap 2, yes. Oh yeah, the new Pokemon Snap I'm very excited about. I'm definitely going to be streaming it, too. There's going to be a lot of Pokemon happening this year on this channel. That's one thing I can promise you. A lot of Pokemon will be played on this channel this year. I'm trying to get a setup going on too. I'm a big Pokemon card collector. Actually, I'm more of a returned Pokemon card collector, I should say. I'd stopped collecting for years, and most recently started again. The kids got into it. Like, first it was my niece and my nephew that got into it, and they got the kids into it. So since the kids and my niece and nephew have been into it, Stacy and I got back into it. And I've been trying to like get something together with like, it's supposed to be a big year for Pokemon cards too. Like, literally we're about to have a base set basically re-released again. We're about to have let me get my brain and get a base set re-release, a new like shiny kind of like thing going on, Shining Fates I think this time around. I can't remember. I think that's what it is. The battle styles where you have the new like Isle of Armor cards coming out with like Urshifu being highlighted. Just like so many different cards coming out this year, and 25th anniversary cards. Yeah, I'm trying to like keep everything else going on because there's other stuff coming out this year like Resident Evil 8, Final Fantasy 14 stuff, which I will be getting back to eventually. But really trying to keep the hype alive as well with like the Pokemon content, because this is a big year for Pokemon, and I'm right there on the hype train with a lot of people on it. I think he said Onyx. I really was just vaguely reading that. Yeah, Onyx. One of the things I'm super excited about with the new Pokemon Snap is the added like the old Pokemon Snap. It wasn't that big. It wasn't that long. Got no clue how to play. Looks fun though. Playing isn't as fun as collecting. Sad to say. The game isn't too bad though, but I'm mostly just trying to get back into collecting the cards like I used to. I was never a big fan of actually playing the actual trading card game, other than like trading. I do know how to play though. It was something I used to do back in the day with like my brother and my cousins, but yeah, mostly about collecting. The online card game's an easy way to get into it. That's probably really true. Honestly, speaking of that, sometimes you watch tourneys. That's cool. Speaking of online, like, see, there's another thing Stacy and I have been doing. We have a shit ton of code cards that we're planning to do a giveaway with sometime soon as well. It's not like a code card giveaway, but it's a code card giveaway. Like, I don't even know how many we have, but it's mostly just like just highlighting a bunch of code cards, just like letting people run through them and see them and get some good stuff for the TCGO. Because I don't really play the trading card game online, but I mean, free, easy to learn, and you know that's a good thing too. With like, you see all these cards get given away and stuff like that. It's something else I'm really trying to get into though. But not the actual like battling people kind of thing. Again, I think it's cool, but I don't have as much fun with it quite as I used to back in the day. Mostly just like to collect the cards. I do want to teach the kids, though. Stormlink's just vibing. Oh, yeah. We've already caught one, so I'm not even worried about catching this one. It's mostly just defeating it. Getting that experience. I'm really hoping that the way Snorlax is how the legendaries are in this game. I've been very worried about that. Playing the old Game Boy. Oh yeah, the old Game Boy version. Yeah, I remember that too. The thing I liked about the old Game Boy version was I guess the way I could explain it the best was getting to travel around to like the different areas in the game. I thought that was so cool. But I loved that version as well as a kid. It was that's actually how I learned to play the game, believe it or not. Because most of the kids, when I was growing up at school, they already didn't know how to play the game. A lot of them didn't even have enough energies to play the game. It's mostly kids going out buying booster packs every week. They were just using white cards they had on hand. And, yeah, I don't know. It just wasn't often that you would see kids actually playing the game. We might as well try to catch it. Sure, we've already got one, but what's two gonna hurt? You could walk around and battle with mostly everyone. Yeah, I really liked it too. And again, that's basically how I was like taught how to play the game, was through that. Because like I said, most people that I knew didn't even know how to play the trading card game. There was a place, like a card spot, in like the old mall that we used to have, which it's the same mall, but I call it the old mall because it was completely different back then. Which was a little different, and people used to play and trade and collect back then and there. But I really didn't ever get the chance to like stick around and learn anything. It was mostly, I'd get to go check it out, buy a booster pack, see what cards I had, see if I wanted to trade my cards for a better card or something like that. But, hey, thank you so much, Chaz, for the cheer. Really appreciate that. How are you, Chaz? But yeah, I really liked that game. And again, it was a really good teacher, you know? It still had the fun of collecting the cards. And, you know, a bunch of other things as well that was really awesome about it. Has been a while, Chaz. Really appreciate that, though. Okay, let me look at the map really quick. You remember playing the original Yu-Gi-Oh! And then getting into Magic the Gathering in high school? Oh, yeah. I was very, very, very into Magic. I still have my last 3 decks from Magic. So I understand that completely as well. A part of me still loves Magic. I haven't played it in a while, though. It's been about 4 years since I played Magic last. Once spotting, you never know what you could catch. So have your goblin deck ready? See, yes, I loved goblins. My last one was actually a fire red goblin cancel deck, which used to piss people off immensely. My deck was built on getting as much cheap goblins on the field as I could possibly keep. Most of my blue cards that I played were just like these cancel cards completely, so just people couldn't cast their spells, which would piss them off too. I had a Chandra Nalar, well, it was a Chandra Pyromancer actually. That was my my Planeswalker that I would use in the deck. I still have it too. But my little go-to in the end was having as many goblins on the field as I can, trying to like mass out on as many lands as I possibly could. And I have these cards called Dragon Shift, where you could literally turn, you could spend, I don't even remember how much mana. It took a shit ton of mana, but you'd turn all your lands in just about. Usually I'd end up having to use all of them. And you could turn everything on the field that you had. And you could either pick one creature, which actually didn't actually cost a lot of mana pool or lands, or you could do the other thing with Dragon Shift, and you could turn everything on the field into 5/5 dragons with flying. Oh man, that was my go-to. Try to get Chandra out there after that, and it was just like, it was done. It was over with. Mine was a Goblin Burn deck. See, I like the burn effect too. See, I had a lot of like, what is it called? I think it's like Goblin Bomb, I think, where you can just sacrifice a goblin and do like 5 direct damage to somebody. With the Krenko Mob Blast, you could double up the goblin tokens with on the field. Very nice. Yeah, see, like, always like that direct damage cancel kind of thing. That's basically how mine was built around too. Because, see, if I ever had to, like, sacrifice a goblin to do direct damage or destroy a card on the field, I always had another one coming in the next card somehow. Goblin Groom Brigade or something like that. Yeah, I mean, it's something crazy. But yeah, I always like that kind of like strategy. Direct damage and then canceling. It's a fast deck, though. I have a very slow deck, too, which is a solid white deck that a lot of people also hated because it was built on keeping cheap things out on the field to keep you protected, but also everything gives you constant life gain. But literally every turn you're getting around, about the time you're about 5 turns in the game, every turn after that I'm getting at least like 5+ health every round. Death Touch Murder deck? Was that like a black deck? I never played black. It seemed very intricate and I never touched it. Had fun catching up. Drop on tomorrow. Understand. Thank you so much for sticking around and enjoyed the company, Azunami, or Azure. But thank you so much for watching. But yeah, I never actually touched any of the black deck though. It looked cool though. My brother was really big on it. They just seem a lot more complex than most of the other styles. Funding like 100 blue cards back in college? Really? The only blue style deck that I was never a fan of was the mill decks. Like, that right there is the dirtiest way to play the damn game. Just mill decks, making people just throw away their cards. That's dirty, dirty. And I know a lot of cards that are based around that mill style. Oh, it's a blue card worth $100. That's cool. I know Jace Monbender, I think? That was a really expensive, like, blue Planeswalker for a while. That's what it was. I think it was Mon Sculptor actually, but yeah, that Jace card, man, that was a super sought after card, especially if you played mill decks because people loved playing mill around my area. And I mean, again, that's basically where you're just making people like literally take cards from their library and basically going straight to the freaking graveyard. Half a deck of cards that you needed. That's cool, though. I mean, at least it helped you out in the end. That's a dirty card to pull on somebody, though. Oof. Super dirty. Who in the world am I? It's no use. I can't remember anything. Do you think you could tell me who I might be? The move deleter, Mr. Dazzling. I don't know. I'm the move deleter? Could that be? No, it just doesn't feel right. I don't know. I thought maybe. Maybe he's Mr. Dazzler. Mr. Dazzling. I'm Mr. Dazzling! That has such a wonderful ring to it. Mr. Dazzling. You must be right. I'm Mr. Dazzling. Well, you helped me remember, so here. Got a dazzling. Oh, I'm very happy about that, actually. It's a really good fairy move. Or a decent fairy move. You've seen matches like that and it looked frustrating? Oh, yeah. See, I had a friend that I've only played one tournament in Magic, and I had a friend that paid my way in. The way a lot of the places around here goes, there's two ways you can play. You could either pre-order a bunch of booster packs for it. You could buy booster box for it. Or they have a deal where they will give you I can't remember what it's called. But you basically get like 10 packs, and you get to build your own deck from the 10 packs, and they'll supply all your lands. You pay a little bit to get in there, but after you lose, you got to give up all your cards. And if you win, you only get to choose a certain amount of cards. Basically, they choose the cards they're going to keep, and you get the ones after that. And they'll definitely pull the most rare ones, if you win, that is. So I had a friend that actually paid my keep on one of those. I didn't even want to do it, and he was going to do it, and he was like, yo, bro, it's like $5. I'll pay your way in. No, it's like $10, I think. $10. And he said, I'll pay your way in. Just play, see how far you get. And you never know. You might come out with some free cards in the end. I was like, okay, that sounds cool. I lost in the first round to somebody playing a mill deck. Legitimately, I sat there, and this dude just had his whole set built around mill. I think we got like 5 or 6 turns in, and literally my whole library was in the freaking graveyard. I had what was in my hand, and it wasn't doing the trick, and it was just, that was basically the end. Rasputin, hello? How are you, Rasputin? You think Alakazam can learn that? Really? That would be helpful. Dazzling Gleam. He can learn that. Or she can. Well, only he's Gyarados. Okay, that's cool. Wait. Yeah, it is a good move. I thought it was. It could be helpful, too, in some situations. Okay, what to get headbutt, of course. I would say Seismic Toss, but I feel like I'm going to have one random moment where I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, I still got Seismic Toss. Sweet. Because I've already forgot that I had it. You want to take Alakazam and pet me with it? I don't know how I'd feel about being pet with a spoon. Oh, I just thought of a horrible joke. If you keep catching the same species of Pokemon over and over, you have better chances of, I've already heard that. It's kind of like the thing about chaining Pokemon together. Yeah, amazed that it can learn Headbutt with all that 48 attack. I taught it to it as an Abra. I'm pretty sure I did anyway. I could be wrong. the joke Rasputin that I was thinking of was, I just don't know how I'd feel about being spooned. I'm sorry, it's a horrible joke, but at the same time, ugh. That's where my brain went to. I thought it was hilarious. I need to do a little switch key. Need a rhino. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Let me look really quick. I am very curious now that I said it a second ago. Headbutt, yeah, it's like the first thing you get, so yeah, that's how it happened. But I mean, Headbutt's like one of those moves I think like pretty much every Pokemon can learn Headbutt. Pokemon Trader. Hey, I understand. What kind of projects you got going on? But I understand, and thanks for popping in now. I really appreciate it. Pokemon Trainer Z? But like, wood projects? What's a wood project? Like, do you carve? Why would you want to nibble Raichu's tail? It's an electric rat. It'd shock you. It'd be electrifying. Electricity is your specialty, so I don't know a thing about Pokemon of the Sea. Ah, shit. I just switched out for freaking Gyarados. Well. Shit. Can you catch a Electabuzz in this game? Like, is it at the power plant? Or is that, like, I would be so upset if that's a, like, Let's Go Pikachu exclusive. Would have been a good time to have a ground type Pokemon. We do have Raichu, though, and my Raichu knows Dig still. So that helps. Gonna head to bed. Hey, Riz, I understand. Have a good night. Bond, what's up? How's it going? Shave Raichu? That'd be so cruel. How you doing there, bud? Making old primitive weapons. Nunchucks. Helping a friend with a ping pong table because you're the only one who can finish in your group. That's cool, though. Get the Gulam for ground up. I don't know if I really want a Golem or not, to be honest with you. Raichu, yeah, it's pretty good with his dig. That move, it's not what you would think was actually gonna come from a Raichu, but it works. You're missing fob paper for your karate class. A year overdue. I'm not really sure what that means, but what even is Electabuzz? To be fair, I could say that about a lot of Pokemon. I don't really know what it is based off either. An electric bear? Maybe an electric monkey? Maybe it's a really hairy man. It's up there. I don't know. It's so far up there, I don't even know where the heck it is up there. definitely up in the air, though. Oh, it's homework. For karate? Really? I didn't even know homework, like, karate had homework. A bear raccoon thing, you think? Electivire has to be Sasquatch. Maybe. I don't know. Bear raccoon, Sasquatch. Better yet, like, let's say, like, let's start in, like, the evolutionary order. You have the plug-in, because, I mean, Elekid, I mean, he has the weird plug-in on his head, so you got the plug-in, you got the raccoon, cat, bear, and then you got Sasquatch. That's the evolutionary chain. That's why we can't ever find Sasquatch. They say it's not real, but it's really just evolving. We found Bigfoot already. It's Electivire. Japanese Oni, who was horned ogre, who wore a tiger skin and was sometimes depicted as a god of lightning and thunder. Its tail looks like, that of a tiger. So he's an ogre tiger. Tiger ogre. He's Shrek with tiger fur. That's exactly what he is. He's Shrek. Treading on a romantic bridge where you can smell the sea breeze doubles the effects of training. Let's do some coaching. Are you ready? That's a weird way to put it. I do not find the sea very romantic. It smells like dead fish and salt. Like was the god of lightning. Then why that thing ain't a legendary though? I mean, there's a lot. If you think like Arcanon. Arcanon was originally depicted to be a legendary, and then it just kind of came in understudy. Tiger Ogre Demon. My favorite kind of demons. Tiger Demon sounds cool. It does sound cool. Did you just sleep powder me? Damn you, Butterfree. Now that right there would have been a name of a game. Let's go Eevee, let's go Pikachu. Damn you, Butterfree! That's what the third one should be if they ever did. She's an awakening. I hate to waste it, but at the same time, they're very cheap. I think they're like 100. Let's go Gulam. Or let's not Snorlax. Imagine going into your room at 1:45 or 1:54 a.m. to and a Tiger Ogre Demon who can shoot lightning is in your room. It's a dope death. I don't know if I feel like that's a dope death or not. Electrocution's not an instant death. Let's go cooking with Chef Kazam. Too bad for you, Gyarados isn't a dragon, Clefable. Why don't you want to put everything to sleep? What you got to hide? I don't really have much of another option here. Let's throw in Eevee and just finish it out. Does anybody know, can Eevee learn, possibly, a poison type move? Is any of those random things? I know it has dig, but and I want to keep dig, but that is the only thing I can think right now that like it has psychic, fairy, and dark, which is an OP blend already. If it could have a poison type move, jeepers freaking creepers, we are in the zone right there. Electrovire is shockingly fast. Why do you want to put everything to sleep? This trainer lady, she's killing me. Not really, she's putting me to sleep. Literally. That's what you get for trying to use Dream Eater. I wonder why a lot of these moves are baddie bad. Who was in charge of naming these moves? We'll teach you baddie bad. Let's look. I don't think I'm not normally an Outrage fan, so don't hate me for that, but the Pokemon rampages and attacks for 2 or 3 turns, then becomes confused. Nah, I'm not about it. I mean, I know it could be very substantially good. Like 120 base sounds cool, but screw that. I hate the confusion thing that comes after. I'd rather keep my old moves. Your favorite Gen 4 ones go to Garchomp, Weavile, Electrovire, Lucario, Togekiss, and Infernape. I love Lucario and Togekiss. Togekiss more than Lucario. Togepi, Togetic, Togekiss. Favorite Pokemon of all time, all 3. I thought Garchomp was pretty cool. If I had to actually rate my tops from Gen 4, number 1, hands down, Togekiss. Number 2, hands down, Lucario. Gosh, after that, though, that's where it gets a little tough for me. I did like Garchomp. I can't say he's my favorite Dragon type, though. I don't really have anything against him, just not my favorite Dragon type. And that was everybody on this route. We fought them all now, I believe. Let's backtrack just in case, just a tad bit more. I know we did that. Yeah, we did. Automatically, Infernape, Chimchar, Monferno, and Infernape, they were really cool Pokemon. I am much more so on the Turtwig, what was Turtwig's second form? I can't remember. Torterra, I really like Torterra, but what was the third? The second one I can't remember, though. Can't remember its name. Anyway, I was much more of a Turtwig fan, more than I was a Chimchar fan. Oh yeah, I love Togepi, Togetic, Togekiss. Like I said, they're up there, my favorite Pokemon of all time. Hi, remember me? I'm one of Professor's assistants. The professor told me that if your Pokédex has good data on 30 species, I'm to give you the judge function. Yeah, what the heck is that? Don't need to give need them gym badges to take them guards in the Pokemon lead as soon as possible. What's the judge function? View a Pokemon summary via your Pokemon box and you'll be able to see their potential. Okay. I don't really get what exactly he did, but he did something. You know, I was a really big Gastrodon fan, I guess, if I had to think of one that I could say. Loved Gastrodon. I think I fought this guy. Yeah, I think we fought everybody here. Pretty much caught everything here too. What else did I log from Gen 4? I mean, I liked it a lot, don't get me wrong. I've already stated before that it's not one of my favorites, but I can see you once you're best friends with Eevee. We're not best friends yet? Oh, you're Eevee! I can see it's just best friends with you. There we go. This is the ultimate bond between a Pokemon and a trainer. Thank you for showing me such an amazing thing. Here, Take this as a thanks. You got a Vaporeon set, Jolteon set, Flareon set, Espeon set, and an Umbreon set, Leafeon set, Glaceon set, and a Sylveon set from the chairman. But all of them... My Eevee can't evolve, but I can dress it like the ones that it evolves. That's just dirty. No, we won't let you evolve your Eevee, but we'll let you dress it up at whatever it is you wanted to evolve it into. Jesus Christ. And I know I can get that Squirtle. She said like 60 Pokemon. At this rate, I don't know when the heck I'm going to have that. I'm trying to catch everything I see, so it's not about that. The thing is, it's the legitimately how this game judges what you have and haven't caught. The people for Charmander, Bulbasaur, and the whatever the heck her name is, Officer Jenny, it's all about the amount of Pokemon that you've caught. Actually, not that was what is registered your Pokédex. And let's see. What I have registered is 53, but I've only caught 44. So I can go get Bulbasaur now, but I don't think I can get Bulbasaur, not Charmander or Squirtle yet. Which, mind bonkers. Can you just put Eevee in the PC? I can. But it's not useless, actually, Bon. It's not useless at all. It actually can learn many different moves. Like, specifically, they fixed Eevee so it wouldn't be useless, thankfully. And the way they fixed it was that you can learn this Batty Bad, Sparkly Swirl, and Glitzy Glow, which are some really OP attacks that specifically only Eevee can learn. I'm going to take a very quick restroom break. Looks like it's doing the weird shit YouTube's doing again, and I hate that, but I'll be right back. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna kind of work on the last final stretch of the knot here. Let's see how far we can get. Let's see. The next stop is definitely Saffron City. So we'll go from there. I can't remember if you got to do the Silphco before Sabrina, so we'll find out. Just let us through already. No way, only authorized members are allowed. I was told to let no one else in. How can you say that when we're all in the same side? How rude. You denied a beautiful girl what she wants. Move it already. Hey, Jesse, wait for me! And it kind of looks like we're gonna have to do the Silphco first. I'm not trying to do the Silphco to not, unfortunately. Alakazam betrayed Sabrina and became a chef. Is the copycat's house still here? Zen, hello? But you get a free Lapras if you do the Silphco first? Thank you for rotting. Hope to see you soon. Hey, don't look at my letter. The copycat is cute. I hear she really likes Clefairy, so I'm gonna go show it to her once I catch one. We might do the Silphco and do Sabrina tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. It's not like I'm gonna use Lapras. Lapras, honestly, is one of my favorite Pokemon, but... yeah, it's still a gift in the building. Really? My daughter likes to mimic people. It's rather vexing. In fact, people now call her copycat because for mimicry. Which would be upstairs. But, yeah. We might do that tonight. If I do that, then that means we're not going to be doing Sabrina tonight. So it's like, kind of like one or the other there. Hi, do you like Pokemon? No, I just asked you. Huh? You're strange. Quit mimicking. But that's my favorite hobby. Oh, it's you. Are you here to let me mimic you again? Is that really all she does now? It's cool they left her, but it's almost lame that it's all she does now. Is that really it? A shiny Lapras? I doubt it's a shiny Lapras. We can't do this, though. This is the gym. Or is this the gym? Don't you think you can step to us, or you'll have to hurt you. Yeah, it's the gym. So we gotta do the Silphco first. We can go in here and fight the Karate Masters first and catch Clefable. What up, Die? How you doing? I think I've already caught a Clefable. I think. I thought so. I could be wrong. Yeah, I've already caught one. No, wait, that's Clefairy. That's Clefable. I have a Moonstone. I could actually get a Clefable now, though. Yeah, you gotta do it first anyway. Jeepers. Could do this first instead. Fight all these fighting dudes. Sorry, Gyarados. I believe in you, but let's do this first. You're trespassing our fighting dojo. Hitoshi. Hit him with the Kazumi. Let him know. Let him know who they fucking with. Wow, they're very weak. Does that say level 31? I should have done this a long time ago. Have no fear for anything tough. I shatter boulders for training every day. I didn't expect Graveler. Should do a Kaiju run in Pokemon Sword and Shield? What the heck is a Kaiju run? There's only a couple I can think of that would actually work. Like Tyranitar is one. But Gyarados, Tyranitar, that skyscraper one, Duraludon. It's only 3. I really can't think of anything else that would actually work. As far as like keeping that representation going. There's actually one we saw the other day. What was it? It was a Falso Pokemon. The T-Rex Falso Pokemon. Why can't I think of its name? Colossal? Yeah, Colossal would work too. Again, that T-Rex Tyrantrum, yeah. That would work too. I don't know. I still don't know if I could do it. There's not much, like, I'm a very big top differential Pokemon fan, like, when I'm doing my run-throughs, if you haven't noticed that kind of a thing. I like keeping my top differences a little bit spread out, I guess you could say. Noivern Conda. Very hardcore on the Conda. I think, what's its name? It's a dragon Pokemon. It doesn't evolve. I think it would work better. As far as like counting as a kaiju. What is its name? It doesn't evolve. Drampa? I don't know about Drampa. Drudicon. That was it. Drudicon. Turtonator? Actually, Turtonator could probably work on that too. I was thinking Drudicon though. Hey, I'm fun myself. That was pretty quick. Grimmsnarl is kind of kaiju-like. I don't know if I could see it. And I guess I kind of see it, but I don't know. It's kind of a stretch. Mainly because it's just like, I don't know, an imp. I'm Karate Master. He's actually said the. Sorry. I am the leader here. You wish to challenge us? Expect no mercy. Nidoking! I could see Nidoking, yeah. Nidoking would make so much more sense. Didn't back in the day at least one of these people have Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. I know that's who you get inevitably here at the end, one of the two, but Jesus, this is just like crazy. PGL just raked through here, though. $75, $95. It's better than Gust. I actually like that they did this kind of thing in the Pokemon Journeys thing. Ash and Go, like, trying to compete to get either a Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. Indeed, I have lost, but I beseech you, do not take our emblem as your trophy. In return, I will give you a prized fighting type Pokemon. Hitmonlee. Hitmonchan. Already knew who I'm gonna choose. Sorry for all of the Hitmonchan fans out there. I know he learns Fire Punch, Oz Punch, Thunder Punch, Mach Punch, there's a shit ton of punch moves that he learns. I'm a Hitmonlee fan though. You want the hard-kicking Hitmonlee? Yes. Got Hitmonlee from the Karate Master. I'm not going to use him in the team either way it goes though. I think they're very cool. I do like Hitmonlee if I have to choose one or the other, but still. Sorry, Hitmonchan. You can only choose one. Battle me again! I'm gonna go hit up the Pokemon Center really quick, do a little organization with the Pokemon. I've been in the worst place ever, trying to decide if I wanted to transfer my Raichu for the Alolan Raichu. I know mine's just electric type, but switching it for one that is psychic electric is just one of those things that's hard for me to decide if I really want to do or not. I do and I don't. Alolan Raichu, it has its perks, you know? Receptionist, you there? Hey. I have to tell you that our office is a bit of a disaster right now. Real disaster. There's no place for kids. Not when there's so many dangerous people around. Oh, don't be such a stick in the mud. You won't even let us have a little look around. Oh, you're blue. The blue. Tumbles, I've been looking for you. What are you doing in a place like this? Well, Team Rocket. Heard there was a takeover. No surprise, those Team Rocket goons are causing trouble all over the place. You and me are on the same wavelength, Lark. We can't keep letting Team Rocket do whatever they please. That's right. Come on, it's time we did a little strategy planning. So, in short, the plan is this. Tumbles is going to drive Team Rocket out of the Silph just like he planned. It'd be crazy to try something like that alone, so Lark is going with him. Right. While you pipsqueaks do that, I'm going to do a loop around all of Kanto, squashing Team Rocket wherever I find them. One of us is sure to find out where their boss is hiding, and while I'm at it, I'll swing by the Pokemon League to tell the big wigs there what's going on. Awesome. Do you think the Elite Four might come help us? Maybe. So that's the battle plan, guys. Time to split up and put it into action. If only we're that simple. Fact is, there's one more thing we gotta do here first. Tumbles, Lark, if you want me to leave this place up to you two newbies, then you prove you're up to the task. What? I don't care who goes first. So show me what you got. So we gotta battle blue randomly now. Okay. Definitely gonna save it. So you're my first challenger, huh, Tumbles? Yep. That's what I like to hear. Here we go. I don't know what type of Pokemon he uses, so bear with me. He's only got two, though. Executor. Who do I send out first? Pidgeot. Awesome. Don't get confused. Keep your vigor. Very awesome. Charizard. Jeepers. That's a jump. Hit me with the flinch. That wasn't too bad. Took Charizard out pretty much no problem. Exactly what I expect from a Pallet Town trainer. 11,200 for winning. Jesus, he's got some deep pockets. Oh man, you really are ready for Team Rocket. I feel pretty good about leaving this place in your hands. Then your next Lark, come at me. I'm just getting warmed up. I'm gonna go heal real quick. We'll be back. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to do this though. I'm in a debate mode in my head. Because it's already very late here. I'm gonna take a very quick restroom break while we heal. I'll be right back. Alright. Let's see. We'll see how far we can get. I don't know how long this whole like self code thing is actually going to be. I remember back in the day, but things are definitely different now than what they were back in the day. Might get part of the way through it and then maybe see from there. Ah, geez, just watching your battle made me nervous. Did you see his Pokemon odds? They blew me away. I'm not backing down, Tuzzle. You go ahead, I'll be right behind you. I don't see that happening. Me down here battling one, just go sort this whole issue out. Hey kid, what are you wondering here for? Whatever they said. I really should have done this before Koga. I see that now because these levels are so off. Very badly. Oh yeah, I definitely should have done all this before Koga. I mean, it's all solid experience now, I guess, at this point, but oh my goodness. There should have been like an in-game recommendation instead of like being able to skip it, go to Koga, then come back, because again, this is just... I mean, maybe it'll be easy and we can just sweep through it. Maybe that'll be the case. So is anybody on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook still watching the Brother Ton Kiki? Have you ever actually played this game before, Bon? I don't know how. It's mind blowing because I know I should have done this beforehand, but now that we're here, this is just gonna be crazy. Switch to non-tells, I guess. I don't know. Oh my god, why did I do Shadow Ball? I really hope it does the justice and just takes it out. Oh, thank goodness. Honestly, we're kind of overleveled. I almost think of whatever the heck we do in here, we'll just take them all out. Doesn't matter what exactly we use. You prefer Sword and Shield over this? You've seen this game, but you don't like it, the remake. I feel ya. I like parts of it. I'm not the biggest fan of a lot of it. I like Sword and Shield over it as well, if I'm being honest with you. Those bright blue tiles are teleport panels. Yeah, I already knew that. But yeah, I enjoy Sword and Shield more as well. The thing with me and Sword and Shield is just, to be fair. Gosh, I don't know just exactly. I just like the direction they went. I don't like how you have to catch Pokemon in this game. That's where I'm just not the biggest fan. It's off limits here. Go home. That's the next Pokemon game. Pokemon, go home. It's off limits here. What up, Jerry? Electabuzz. For some reason I knew he was going to send in electric type Pokemon, but I still went with it. Let's go ahead and switch out for Raichu. So we're definitely not going to do Sabrina tonight. It's already getting very late. I'm going to try my best to just like make it through here the best we can. Got an eggs attack. Does anybody ever actually use those eggs like items? I never use them. Never. I see the strategy, but it's not my go-to really when I play these games. This is as far as you'll go. Ghastly. Persian. You know what? Let's try this. I've not done it before. It seems randomly like the go-to for some reason. Probably a horrible idea. That horrible attack. Ugh. I was gonna Seismic Toss, but I'm not gonna now. I'm just gonna Psychic and hope for the best with this. Stab. Hopefully that'll take it, yeah. Sylph has been taken over. I guess it's the end for us. Well, you gave up quick. An X attack. Shift Zam. Still think that's hilarious. Does anybody know exactly where you get the Lapras in this? You need the key card. The key card. Oh, you can just jump in the elevator? Jesus Christ. Alright, let's just make our way through it. Let's just do it. Want to make another season of Death Note? I literally did read just today that they're trying to do something else with Death Note randomly. Believe it or not, Bond. Oddly enough. I don't know what exactly they're trying to do, but they're trying to do something else with Death Note, though, for sure. Hands down, 100%. Trying to do something else with it. Have Lot become a Shimigami? And help a human who picked the Death Note? It would have been interesting for sure. I'm wondering how they go with it. They are definitely trying to do something. I'm wondering what kind of like direction they're going to be trying to put it. So, Bond, did you ever give Parasite a whirly-dirly? This little Trotsky. The only show I've actually been watching lately hasn't even been anime. I've been catching up to the latest season of Rick and Morty. It finally got added to Hulu, so I've been watching the hell out of that. Mistook me for a self-lurker. One Piece creator literally making millions from just the one anime. It's crazy. A lot of people do like One Piece though. It's been going on forever. It's like Bleach, you know. There too that I just don't know if they'll really ever have an end. Which I guess it really isn't too bad of a thing. I do like Bleach. I haven't been caught up on the last few seasons. I've literally watched half of the show. I tried my best to watch it for a very long time and be caught up with it, and I tried my best to catch up, but, well, gosh, I got like halfway through, and the filler episodes is usually what kill me. But, I mean, there's a lot of people that really enjoy those shows, you know? But yeah, the makers have gotten definitely rich off of them. Oh my god. It didn't switch to non-tells. I accidentally pressed B. I hate my clumsy thumbs sometimes. Watching Parasite either tomorrow or Sunday. Been busy. Got working on. I understand. I understand completely. You'll love it once you start it though. I'm gonna warn you heavily. And I'm gonna like take the heavy warning. Instant Creed, once you start, it's going to be hard to stop. The show is so good, and every episode rolls after the other when you want to watch it, and it's over before you know it. But you'll enjoy it once you start it. I promise that. This show is so good. It's almost too good. Got that PP up. Oh, found a little troublemaker. But yeah, I understand the work grind. Honestly, I hate that I have to be on the same grind, but yeah, work. We do what we do. We gotta do what we do to do what we do. It's a sad truth, but it's the truth. I really do wish I would have hit up this area earlier in the game. I didn't think about it, and oh my god, I see the experience gain I could have had later on, or earlier on, I should have said. And my gosh. Parasite did come before Yu. The Parasite that I recommend is actually something that came out after. It's called like Parasite Maxim, I think. Let me look it up. Yeah, Parasite the Maxim. That's the one I'm actually recommending. There was an older Parasite, but the one I'm recommending is called Parasite the Maxim. And, yeah. That's the one I recommend watching. The older one might be pretty good, but I'm not sure. I definitely recommend watching Parasite the Maxim, though. The president's still in the boardroom on the 11th floor. I'm so worried. Oh, be safe. You. It's really dangerous here. You came to save me? You can't. That's negativity at its best. Did not mean to step on that panel. Which I will again after this. Let's see what's on this floor and then I'll step back on the panel. Found the PP up. You dare betray Team Rocket? I'm not on your team, so I can't betray you. But yeah, Parasite the Maxim, really keep that on keen edge. I haven't watched the old Parasite, so I don't know anything about it. Might watch it one day maybe. But Parasite the Maxim. That thing looks scary. Oh man, this show is so good. It definitely brings on the horror aspects, I will say that. And a lot of blood and gore, but it is such a freaking good show. Did he just confuse Raimi? Ah, shit. Toguro does the same thing. Really? I could see that. Is there a dub version of the show? Yes, if you watch it on Netflix, there's a dub version. What do you usually watch it on? Like any anime, which I would actually concur upon. But yeah, it's on Netflix. It must still be on Hulu. I'm not sure about Hulu. It must still be there. It's 100% still on Netflix though. But yeah, there's a dub version. I wouldn't recommend it if there wasn't. As much as I do love anime, I much prefer dub version. Team Rocket's trying to conquer the world with Pokemon. The egg special attack. Team Rocket came here to took over the building. They must have targeted Silph Co for our Pokemon products. One of the 4 Rocket sisters. Isn't Viz Anime free? I'm not sure. I don't really use Viz Anime, so I don't know. Maybe though. Kiss Anime used to be free? Is it not? I don't use it anymore, but before I actually was more, I guess you could say, subscribed to a few others, I actually used to use Kiss Anime a lot because they had a lot of cool stuff. It's not free anymore? Oh dear, please help me, please. The man, Nexter is such a coward. That's mean. My Pokemon are loyal servants. I can't believe it's not free anymore, though. What up, Rodney? Guess when you got electric top Voltorb. Yep. I really need to switch out Gyarados for, like, anything else, I guess. Let's see. We'll switch out for Eevee for now. We'll go from there. But yeah, it's hard to believe that it isn't free anymore. You heard it shut down. It's even more sad. I didn't really use it very often, but there was times where I would use it because they had like a lot of anime that wasn't on other things. Like, I actually have Funimation, Netflix, and Hulu that I usually watch anime on if I do. And yeah, they pretty much have everything I usually want. But if I didn't, Kiss Anime was like the place to hit up. It's kind of sad if they are shut down. Or if it isn't free, if it isn't shut down. Double reaction to One Piece anime episodes. It's hard to do a lot of stuff like that just because of like how YouTube actually is, and YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. To be honest with you, I know people do those streams a lot, but mostly the copyright claims on a lot of those it is insane and hard to get permissions to do those things. Very hard to get permissions for those, to be honest with you. Sorry, Rodney. Had to be done. Not a lot in this place. Let's go to the next one. Actually, I think that's how we came into this one, so okay. We'll go back to this one. Team Rocket has taken control of the Silph Co. Rattata, that's not too bad. Let's crunch it. I still think it's insane. I should have hit up this area so much earlier in the game. It would have been so nice to have all the experience that I could have gained from this earlier. And I just didn't. I could see that with One Piece. They actually have had a lot going on here lately as well. 1,000 episodes. I feel you. I don't really do like reactions to shows like that. I've did it a little bit in like earlier on with like different stuff, but I don't know. Just actual reactions to episodes isn't a big thing I actually get in on. Not that I'm against it. It's just it's really hard to get in on that and get permissions to do so. The fourth floor. Coughing. Avatar the Last Airbender versus Korra. To be fair, I never really watched a lot of Legend of Korra. I watched all of the Avatar the Last Airbender though. Oh my god, I think it's so good. But as far as Korra goes, I actually wanted to watch Legend of Korra, but I've only seen like a few episodes, to be honest with you. Like literally only a few. I don't often say a handful very often with stuff like that, but literally only a handful. And I would say 3 or 4 episodes. Not much at all. Is it really not that great, Bond? It's straight Garbodor, really? To be fair, what makes it Garbodor? I'm very interested in that. Shh. You can't see him hiding? No, I can't see that you're hiding. I'm sorry. But yeah, what about it makes it so Garbodor? If you don't mind me asking, I mean, like, I know not enough about it to actually have an opinion. That Haunter. We got this with that crunch. Now it's PG out to 44. The story is horrible, the motives are horrible, Zuko barely did anything, Anga's gone, the ending was trash, Katara gone, and Sokka gone too, Uncle Iroh gone as well. So everything from the first season is gone, and everybody there doesn't do any justice. All the past characters have passed away, except for being Toph and Zuko. Commander Zhao is the only one alive, which is bullshit. Really? Oh man, that is freaking crazy. And doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, it seems like it would be a hard one for me to get into, just knowing that as well. So I was immortal? Wait, what? How? You don't gotta answer that, honestly. Seems like a spoilery thing, and maybe I'll watch it one day. For now, I am gonna have to, unfortunately, call it and get out of here. I'm very tired, I'm very hungry. I do have work tomorrow, and I have bills to pay in the morning as well, so I gotta call it. I don't want to, I really don't, but it's literally 2 minutes away from being 6 a.m. in the morning where I'm at, and I gotta eat and get some sleep. But thank you so much for watching, everyone on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. If you didn't get on this video, to the people that also did on the video beforehand, I had to split it up into two. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I do gotta get out of here, and for all the support, I really appreciate it. But again, I gotta get out of here. That is very interesting to upon, and thank you so much for sticking around on YouTube, and everybody that has stuck around on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody that, again, that got on the part 1 and part 2, or maybe that just got it in part 1, thank you, or just got it on part 2, thank you. Either way, if you supported the channel tonight, the streams, the Facebook channel, the Twitch channel, or the YouTube channel, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But I gotta get out of here again. I'm very tired and very hungry, and I've got so much going on tomorrow that I'm already gonna be very tired, honestly, at the rate we're going. I want to make it farther in here, but we'll continue on this Silph adventure. Not tomorrow, not Saturday, but I'll be back on Sunday. You know me, I always take Friday and Saturday off. Those are my 2 off days throughout the weeks. So the next 2 days I won't be streaming, but I will be back eventually on Sunday. Thank you so much for watching, but I'm out of here. Thank you again. If you don't already like, subscribe, or follow over on YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook, please do. Or all of them, and it would really help me out more than you know. But I'm out of here for the night. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, good night, everyone.